Okay, alright, here we go. Guys are going to warm up the tires. D. Austin already won the championship. Locked everybody out after the last race. So with one to go, he's just out here for bragging rights and doing it, starting on the pole. Next up, you got Tip. Tip currently in a battle, in the midfield battle for 7th, 8th position. Kind of out of the running for 6th, though. King in 2nd in the points. Could drop to as low as, say, 5th with a bad finish here. So a lot to fight for. Same with Issy in 3rd in the championship. Just, 11 off of King? Duck, 5th in the championship, starts 5th. He's kind of in between Guitar. He's kind of fighting for 5th and 6th with Guitar, who's starting back in 7th. But first we have Splash, who's 4th in the championship, right in the middle of that battle with Issy and King. This is the season finale, everybody. Brandy Tony, just coming in first race this season. Good luck. Rookie. Mike Akazichi, my teammate. Sorry I'm not racing with you tonight, buddy. Thought this was more important. Actually, I had no time to practice. Currently in 11th in the points. With a good finish here, could move into top 10. Could earn himself a first seat next season, just like he did this season. Super Moxie in the battle for Rookie of the Year. And he's in a battle with Freak, who is not here. But Super Moxie would, let's see, Freak. Oh, it's not Super Moxie, it's Frankie that could. So, never mind. Super Moxie, sorry, out of it for it. I don't know who Zandicar is. Who the heck is Zandicar? I'm going to have to find out from somebody who this is. And last is the other nasty. Good luck to you, buddy. I'm going to message the guys here. Well, I'll have to find out later, or maybe I can find it out by deduction, because here we go. They are lined up on the grid, guys. We are ready. Midfield Runners Cup race number 294, season finale, round 14 at Abu Dhabi of season 17. And we are lights out. We have a couple of jump starts. Mike, my teammate at Alpine, and Guitar in 3rd. Moving up there, but whoa, now he's off track. It's hard to tell who everybody is. They're in their real world, or not real world. They're in their multiplayer cars instead of our team real world cars. Oh no, this is gonna be very difficult for of a race for me kind of to call, because I don't know their paint schemes. Man, stuff shook up it a little bit there. Duck's down a couple. Let's see how that. We want to know position changes for now. Yeah, Duck is down 3. Tony is up 2. Looking good there in that blue car. Who is Sandy Car? It's still Austin, Tip, King, Issy, Splash for your top 5. These guys are close here, though. Issy's thinking about it. Let's take a look on board as Issy fights for King. Now Issy, part of McLaren, Team McLaren, just like Austin, who leads the race. They already locked out the Constructors' Championship, so they got the drivers and the constructors, thanks to Austin and Issy Boy, and they got probably 80% of the wins. I'm not looking at it right now, so I don't know for sure. But yeah, good season for them. Looks like we got a little bit of a gap here as the drivers with the drive-thrus pitted, and Duck is way off the back. I missed what happened there. Duck is Mr. Fizzle, for those who don't know, watching at home. Still call him by Duck. He's been around this league for a long time. He's one of the league administrators. Guitar Hero is also one of the league administrators. Not such a great night for them. Currently, 562 King, another league administrator, up front and 3rd. Different story. Issy, thinking about it. He's right there. Splash, not too far behind. Locks the tires up, smokes them. So what's going on here, guys, is normally we have teams and we run. Zandicar has left the session. Sounds like internet issues. Who the heck is Zandicar? Yeah, so so what I keep trying to spit this out. The real world cars are screwed up. They're unfair. They are not equal as they are supposed to be when we have the equality switch turned on. It's not working. So, whoa, we just figured that out. Just found that out today. And so everybody had, or maybe yesterday, I'm not sure. Everybody has had to switch to the real, or to the F1 World Car. Wait, these guys are doing F1 World Car? I assume it's set on equal. That's just what it's called. I don't think it's the thing where you earn upgrades and all that. I can't imagine everybody would be actually using those. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't think so. I think it's going to be on even because that's the whole point of switching over here. Austin locks him up, but let's see Tip. They got a gap there. Tip is looking like he might at the end of this straightaway. Right along with Austin. They do get DRS. They did start getting DRS on lap 2. That was new this year, I believe. Oh no, Lil Nasty is out. I wish you could switch to him, find out what happened. You could see, well, his car is retired at the start-finish line, so I believe he drove into the pits and retired for some reason. Unbeknownst. Things are not going his way, I guess. So, hey, look at that. Just one more out, and we will have 3 points for everybody. We are under a VSC. It's a virtual safety car. Top 4 are how they started. Things have shook up a little bit down below. Zandycar is a PlayStation name? Okay, maybe I can find out who the heck this is. Or maybe somebody could help me out in the chat. Because I do not know who Zandycar is. I don't think I have a Zandycar on my friends list. So this might be a rookie. 2 rookies in the same race. Interesting. And now we have a full safety car as Tip is out. Well, I wasn't looking while I was looking that up. That's what I get. Wow. That is too bad, Tip. So just the Tip is out and Lil Nasty. We've got 2 DNFs. That brings us down to 10 runners. Automatic points for all. Everybody's going to get a chance to pit if they want to. Guitar and Duck have already partaken. Well, Lil Nasty and just the Tip were in 7th and 8th. Tip in 7th, Lil Nasty in 8th in the championship. Just 3 points separating them. Both out with DNFs. They will not be able to. They could not advance their position, but they can lose. No, they cannot because the next 2 drivers are not here. So 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th position, as well as 1st, are locked into their positions. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th in the championship still up for grabs, and that's between King, Issy, Splash, Efezel, and Guitar. Mike, how's he doing? He's in 8th right now. He is looking at a possibility of moving up into the top 10, but he would have to have a podium to do so. 3rd or better for Mike is the only way he gets himself a first seat for next season on merit. Super Moxie, Brainy Tony, Tony, a rookie. Zandycar, I believe, is a rookie. I did not see them on my friends list. I did a quick check there, and then while I was looking, I missed what happened to Tip, so I'm not going to do that again. I'll wait to hear, maybe after the race, I'm not sure. But Mike is looking good so far. He would be in the Alpine. Austin is actually McLaren. King is actually Ferrari. Issy is McLaren. Splash. Why am I brain farting? I'm sorry, Splash. Haas, that's right, Haas. And his car even looks very similar, sort of. Not really. But he's Haas. Zandycar, I don't know who that is. Mike is Alpine. Tony, I believe Tony is going to be... That'd be Aston Martin for Tony, same as Lil Nasty, who's DNF'd. So Tony might be able to get points for Aston Martin. Super Moxie is the other driver at Haas. So currently you've got Haas in 4th and 8th. Fizzle is the other Ferrari back in 9th position. Those are the only two that could have a double points finish tonight, as Guitar Hero is really Mercedes. If you're new to the stream, we're having to do the F1 World Car for the first time. There's a glitch in the game. So yeah, under safety car here for Midfield Runners Cup, season 17. Man, it's been a long time. Over 5 years now we've been doing this. It's been a while since I did one of these streams. Hello everybody, I'm BB Nasty. We are just the cars are just lining up for the safety here. Not a whole lot going on. I've got to take care of something here for a second. Something I forgot to do. I'm going to link our Discord in the stream. I'm doing so right now. I don't know how fast it will update. Oh my gosh, it's taking a while for me to get to this for some reason. No. Holy moly. There we go. We are getting... How close are we? Okay, we're getting close. Alright, this is Midfield Runners Cup League, our Discord server. You're welcome to join up. We play other games as well. We have an ACC League that is extremely popular. Join our Discord. The link is down below the video. Thank you. Oh, and check out UncleEddie'sSeasoning.com. Alright, Austin's backing him up. Getting ready, letting the safety car in. He's giving him plenty of space. He could go at any time here. We're going to ride along with Issy in 3rd for the start. And there he goes. He waited to the very last corner. Not sure that helped him all that much. They're spaced pretty evenly going into the first corner. Splash had a really good restart. And Mike overtaking... Well, no, he had issues. Looks like Zandycar falling through the field. Super Moxie has a penalty. We'll check in on that here soon. Locking them up. This is a good battle up front. The top 4. We just restarted. If you're joining us, welcome. Formed a little bit of a gap there. Splash is in danger of dropping down over a second. If you know anything about F1, you know about DRS, but in case you don't, it's a drag reduction system is what that stands for, and you get to lower your rear wing. If you're behind another car, close enough to them at the right point on track. This is just a few places on the track that's allowed. 2 of them actually, they're indicated in green on the little track map down to the right. Anyways, 2 laps after we go green is when they're allowed to start using it. So they do not have it yet, as this is the first lap back green after the restart. Another penalty, 3 seconds for Guitar, back there in 9th, struggling so far in this Grand Prix. And there it is, race control indication. DRS is enabled. These boys can go after it on the straightaways. Austin will be a sitting duck to King behind if he can't gap out more than more than a second here at this locator. He does not do so. King, Issy, Splash will all have DRS. We're in danger of a train, and we have lost somebody off the back. We have lost Zandikar and Mike. Not sure what happened there. Zandy had dropped back before. I think it was Mike who had issues. Now he was running up in the top 6. Last time I saw, Guitar is on the back of a Fizzle here. Things are really close between a lot of drivers here in the midfield. Now, in the championship, Guitar and Fizzle are racing each other for position. Guitar down 5 points on a Fizzle would have to finish several spots ahead of him unless he got a really high finish. They both did, but anyways, yeah, he needs 5 points, so he's got to finish a few positions better than a Fizzle to gain position in the standings, and that is for 5th in the championship, the coveted top 5 championship finish. So they're going to be racing hard for this, I would expect. Meanwhile, Tony, Super Moxie, these guys are rookies. Tony, in his first race in the main league, he did race Midfield Runners Cup Junior a couple of years back, but been a while, and that was not this main division, as I said there. Oh, no. Oh, okay. It's going to have to get a wing. Super Moxie into the wall on the hard tires. It's going to have to grab a wing. It's a VSC, so it's too bad it's not a full safety. That would have been more helpful to him here. Let's check in on those penalties, because I do not know. 3 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds each to Guitar and Super Moxie. Most of the field is on medium tires, some on hard here, 3 of them. And currently, if you finish this race, you're going to get points. So these guys just need to take it easy. Maybe not push so hard. That turn is a very difficult one to handle sometimes. And these gaps, guys, because of the VSC, they might have trouble. Some of these guys getting to DRS range of each other. Especially these top 4 who have been really together since the beginning of the race. Oh, congratulations to Mr. Fizzle, Splash, Queasy, and Guitar Hero. All 3 of you have started every race. All 3 of them have started every race this season. We appreciate that. Oh no! 3-second penalty, multiple warnings to Super Moxie. And Splash drive-through for speeding. Oof, that's big. He was in 4th. That is going to hurt him. Well, it was a 4-way battle up front, and King lost Austin's DRS. It's not going to be activated till next lap anyways, but if some of these guys might be able to oh no, it is active now. I heard it. Yeah, there it is visualized for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. So we've got the top 3, and then we've got another gap back to 4th, 5th, and 6th. The Guitar and Duck, well, Guitar and Fizzle, you'll hear me say Duck sometimes. That's his PlayStation name, Mud Duck. You'll hear me mention it sometimes. Him and Guitar, like I said, they're going at it for a position in the championship. Different tire compounds. Duck on the mediums right now. Guitar on the hards. Tony just ahead of them is on the hards as well, and Issy is hanging tough there, right in King's wake. It can be hard to drive these cars behind one another, especially in between these walls in this section here, the hotel section. We have 3 guys with 3 sec. No, Super Moxie has 6-second penalties. 6 seconds in penalties. Tony and Guitar, 3 seconds each. Tony, Mr. Fizzle, Guitar, and Super Moxie and Mike have all had a pit stop, and so far, Brady Tony is up the most positions at 4. Zandikar's up 3. They're both rookies in their very first race. Well, as far as I know with Zandikar, because that's strange to me. Nobody said anything. I don't know anything about Zandikar. I feel like I'm in the dark, but I think that's a rookie. Yeah. So there's where we are. As we are just over a third of the way into this race. And wow, we've got so many battles happening right here. Oh my, it's on right now. It's on up front as well as King up front, right on the rear of Austin. It is getting, I think, harder for Tony to hold Mr. Fizzle off. Fizzle has those medium tires. Tony's on the hards. Oh, he's right there. And he has Guitar right on his rear, too. Now, I don't think anybody wishes ill will towards anybody. But Guitar would just love it if Tony and Fizzle kind of got together and let him by. Or held each other up racing here. And oh my, Issy wide in the McLaren. He's going off. He is in the grass. Ooh, that was from 3rd position. Good job to save it. It is not the end of the world. He's going to stay with this DRS train we have going here as Mr. Fizzle locks him up. Guitar, in all the confusion here, he has dropped the rear of Tony, and Guitar is now side by side with him. I don't think that Guitar wants to push it that hard though right now, it looks like. He's going to pull back into line. Meanwhile, up front, King is close, but he's not going to be able to get there. He has DRS. But he's dropping. He did not have the exit onto this straightaway that Austin did. Austin out there must have a really sleek setup for these straightaways to be able to carry so much speed while the car behind consistently has DRS as King does on these straightaways. And we are still in a very tight battle here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. 4 positions. And we have a large gap back from 6th to 7th. And there it is. Austin did not get passed on track. He is giving up the lead voluntarily, pulling into the pits now. Issy Boy as well covering. We'll see how that plays out for them. Whether King and Clean Air can pull some kind of gap. That's going to allow this 4-way battle to get changed into a 3-way battle. Yeah. We are still looking at Brainy Tony running in 2nd. But Duck finally able to get the job done. Took several laps. He will inherit second. Well, not inherit. He'll take 2nd place. He earned it. Now, I don't think the Guitar needs to feel too stressed at this stage of the race, but he really does need to get by Tony here and keep Fizzle in DRS range, as that is his real target. They are fighting for 5th in the championship. Only 3 points separates them, but Duck has the lead, 72 points to Guitar 69 coming into this Midfield Runners Cup Season 17 race. 14 of 14. That's right, it's the finale. Please like and subscribe to this video, whatever brought you. Check out our Discord link below and go to UncleEddieSeasoning.com to spice up any meal. Unleash the smoke, dog. Ooh, Guitar's right there. Like I said, we have a yellow. And that looks like Super Moxie is around again. This is too bad. Having to wait there. He's going to lose a couple of positions. And there it is. King is into the pit. We will have to wait and see how this plays out in his battle against D. Austin and Issy. But it looks like he lost a ton of time to Austin. Just staying out one lap. We have another yellow. This time, looks like could be Splash. Something happened to Splash. I'm not sure. He's way back there. He's way back there. Zandikar in the pits. A lot of action happening in here, guys. Things are starting to change around here in the midway of the race. We are right at the halfway point of the race here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty good one. Super Moxie retired. Oh, that is too bad because Moxie, you were in the points. You were in the points. I'm not gonna. Everybody's allowed to make their own decisions, but I would never give up 3 points. So, I don't know if I agree with that decision, but I'm not your crew chief, or your race engineer, or your boss. So, I apologize for giving you my 2 cents, but that is what it is, isn't it? Okay, enough of this bullshit. Guitar needs to beat Duck here, Mr. Fizzle. Tony, rookie, running really well. 3 seconds penalties. Guitar has 3 seconds in penalties. So Guitar has to beat Duck by more than 3 seconds as well, and multiple positions if they're not, all the way up front here. Which really, they don't stand to be. Austin stands to inherit the lead again. He will be going all the way on these tires. Guitar could possibly try and stretch his hards, but I don't know. That might not work. As he gets by, I apologize, I wasn't looking at them. I was riding along with D. Austin, who has gapped King to 4 seconds, who has 4 seconds over Issy, and that is most likely your 1, 2, 3 so far as they run 4th, 5th, and 6th on the track at the moment, as I expect these top 3 to pit 4 tires one more time. Let's see when they pitted, if I could figure that out. You can see their stops. There we go. 11. Ooh, so 11 laps. That's lap 4. That'll be. I don't know that Guitar can go 25 laps on the hards. I don't know. That'd be pretty crazy. So I think both of these guys are gonna have to pit. Tony, 1 lap less on those hards. Same thing though. I would put him in the same boat for sure. Fizzle will have to pit. Guitar could try a Hail Mary and stay out. If he can keep these tires nice, he doesn't have to worry about gapping Fizzle, because Fizzle would have to pit. And even if, okay, so if a Fizzle pits now, he's dropping to 7th ish position. I don't remember how long pit road is, but let's say roughly 7th. If Guitar, even if Guitar gets passed by a couple of these guys, well, and Brady, Tony would have, well, if Guitar could stay out, Tony could stay out too, so that could be interesting. I don't know, we'll have to see here. This is the only close battle on the track at the moment. Guitar leads. Duck is there. Fizzle is there with he's close enough for DRS. So that is helping him keep up. Look, his battery looks pretty full there. Guitars is drained. So that you see the difference. That yellow bar on the steering wheel down there, right in the middle below the number. That yellow bar, it's a little yellow number on his, and it's a full bar. So Duck is Fizzle is really not using any of his ERS, which is interesting. That's his electric power there. It just goes to show you, though, Guitar's having to use it all up just to try and stay out. And he's really, I think he's trying. There it is. He needs to keep that second. He's got it right here. If he could just keep the second. See, but Duck's got, yep. That's the time that a Fizzle, if we look at his steering wheel, I bet he used a little. He used a little. He did. Most likely there. So Fizzle knows the game as well. Whatever happens, Guitar does have a 3-second penalty, and he does not. So he's just, I think he'll be content. I don't think he'll want to push the issue and pass Guitar, and most likely he will ride along. He'll be content to ride along here, getting all these DRSs, well, to both of them. And saving his battery and riding along the midway through this race, as we are looking at 12.5 laps to go. Tony, it's almost 6 seconds down to, but Austin is starting to gain. He's cut that difference down to 1.6 seconds on Tony. There are 8 laps difference in their tires. They're both on hards. Duck is the only one left out there on mediums. 13 laps old, are the oldest tires. He and Guitar share that. Look at this. Austin's closing fast. Fast. Very fast. Whoa, wrong way. Here it is. Austin on the front stretch. No DRS there. He wants by. He really, really wants by. He's looking. Maybe trying to get Tony out of shape a little bit, but he'll get Tony here coming out of the hairpin. Oh, and Tony lets him go, trying to get the DRS. Yeah, we'll have to see whether he did. He might have. May have worked. It did not work. He mistimed it, and Austin gets the DRS and a gap. But this isn't really most likely for position. I mean, even if Tony is able to stay out for so many laps and go the distance, Austin's got him on pace, pure pace. And there it is. I didn't expect it. I really didn't. Duck getting by Guitar for the lead. I wasn't sure that Duck would press and try the pass, but maybe he was given no option. Maybe Guitar's out here running sloppy laps. Regardless, it is now Guitar who can ride along and get... And it could have been that, too. Guitar could have let Duck by, could have allowed it so that he can run back behind him and save his battery, fill his ERS up while he gets DRS. Really, really liking these cars, guys, today. That's pretty cool. Green and purple. It's a little bit harder for me calling the race, not knowing these guys by sight, though. Not being in their team cars. Of course, Izzy made it easier because he's in orange. Duck kind of has some red going. King has some red. They're Ferraris. And there it is. Guitar going back by Duck. He's not just going to ride along and gather battery, I guess. Meanwhile, Austin gains on them. 2 seconds since the last time I looked. 4.5 seconds, and we have 10.5 to go. We have 10-second penalty for crossing the pit lane exit for Tony, who pitted that I didn't notice he pitted. I'm sorry, everybody. And Tony, I'm sorry. 10 seconds. Now, if you get some safety cars, Tony can get rid of that 10-second penalty 5 seconds at a time. It'll take 2 pits, but it is possible. But that's just too bad because Tony was having a good run here. He is a rookie, so any points today has to feel good. Off the top of my head, we've only had 50 some, maybe 60 people score points in the main division of the league. Out of, shoot, close to 90, I think. Starters in the league in the main division. That's not including junior, which is where Tony got his start years ago with us. And there it is. There it is. Was expecting it. Duck in for a second set of mediums. Let's see where that slots him when he comes out. Meanwhile, 3.5 second gap to Guitar for Austin. Guitar now needs to decide. It has to be. Honestly, Guitar needed to. He kind of needed to figure this out before. I don't know what to do. He needs to figure out this lap. Is he going to pit to cover Mr. Fizzle? Mr. Fizzle. I'm just going to call Duck Fizzle. It's so it's so weird. I have these different names in my head, but Fizzle for Duck. Guitar has to decide whether he wants to come in this lap to try and cover, or not. Now, a second possibility, if he feels like he has the pace, if he feels like he's going to try and stay out, then just stay out. But if he knows he's going to pit and he doesn't want to come in for mediums, he could wait a few laps and go for softs. But I'm not sure that that strategy works, because he will not have clean track position when he comes out, and he'll have to make passes. Duck is running, Fizzle is running 5th currently. So other than that, nobody's really changing positions in the championship based off of how they run currently. You know, that's really the only battle that is close right now in the championship is for 5th position for Fizzle and Guitar. Austin's almost there, so I don't think Guitar can win this. Yeah, I don't think he can win it. Austin has just been powerfully strong this season. He's won 6 out of the 13 races coming into this, and his teammate at McLaren won 1 as well, so it's 7 of 13 over half the races. Went to McLaren, and we have, who is that? It's Splash. That is Splash, one of the front. He had been a front runner for first half of the race. He had started up near the front. DNF for Splash. That is the 4th DNF, and then there were 9. And we have a full safety car. That's going to bunch things up. That's going to allow Tony to get rid of some of these, some of the penalty time that he has accrued. Can't get rid of the 3 seconds, but he can get rid of the 10 seconds in 5-second chunks just by sitting in the pit. So he should definitely do that. Hopefully he knows to do that. Guitar, meanwhile, gets a chance to pit under the safety car. This, depending on where the heck he comes out, because I think everybody, this hurts Fizzle the most, I think, out of anybody here, other than, of course, Splash himself. 3 seconds for Issy under safety car. He's going to be kicking himself for that one. And no, Mr. Fizzle does not pit. I thought he might come in and grab those softs. I really thought he might come in and grab those softs. He did not. He did not. And that, oh, that is strange to me. That's strange to me. He's going to be fighting. Well, it's going to be fun. He only has 2. Actually, he only has 2 laps on the mediums. Never mind. I like what he's looking at. I take that back. I really do. I take that back. It's a long way to go from here to the end on the softs for Guitar. He has the gap. He's got a 3-second penalty. You can't get rid of that. So he's gonna have to try and gap 3 seconds over a Fizzle. Now, if he finishes in 2nd and Fizzle finishes in 3rd, that's only a difference of 3 points. That would mean they tie. That would mean they tie in the championship, and it would come down to best finish, which would give the position to Fizzle, who has the best finish of 2nd so far this season. And Guitar's best finish has been 4th, no podiums. So, wow, this is coming down to a battle here for these guys, and it bunches things back up. Issy would need to beat King by 11 points to be able to gain 2nd position in the championship and improve his 3rd place position. That's the only other battle at all going on in the championship. If you're just joining us, welcome. I'm BB Nasty, your host for this evening. This is Midfield Runners Cup F1 League Season 17, race number 294, I believe. I should look that up before I go spitting it off of the top of my head. Where is I've got this, I swear I have it. Yeah, so this is 294. That's what we're looking at right now. Yeah. So Midfield Runners Cup Season 17, round 14 of 14. It is the finale. That's why I didn't have time to practice, so I'm not driving. I'm not out there with my teammate Mike. The real world cars were screwed up if you put them on equal, so we're running the multiplayer car this week. Well, these guys are. Go to our Discord below if you're interested in racing or any other really type of gaming. We get all kinds of stuff on the Discord. We'd love for you to come join us. Be respectful. Go to UncleEddie'sSeasoning.com to unleash the smoke, dog. Look at these cars. It is giving a chance for everybody to kind of show their paint schemes. Issy has ran with the McLaren, which I appreciate. That helps me actually calling the race. And these guys are going to be Wow, they're starting to stack up way behind. Austin pitted again. I didn't see why. He's back. He has fresh tires and medium tire. He went with the medium. He's one of the few. Now Fizzle makes sense. He was out there already on the mediums. Zandikar, unfortunately, looks to be multiple or a lap or more down. That's why the time is all screwed up. Guitar, they are not going green this lap. Holy crap! Okay, so this might tend to favor, with them going so many laps here for this safety car, this might actually favor the guys with the soft tires. Although it is multiple laps on the tires, it's under safety cars, so it's not hard pushing laps. So we'll go on 5 laps to go here. Lap 25, which will be 5 laps to go. These guys on the softs should be fine. Honestly, the 2 Ferrari guys, Fizzle and King, they might be sitting. By the way, Tony has the best looking. I love this blue and white, like Kentucky or Duke or something. I like it. I really do. He gets honors for the best looking paint scheme. I like Guitar's second most out of them. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. The Ferrari guys, Fizzle, King. They might be sitting prettiest on these mediums though. It's going to be really easy to superheat these softs and push it too hard. Especially Guitar's got these guys. They're going to be breathing down his neck here. Now, there's the safety car. Zandikar is not gaining at a fast enough rate for the safety car to go around again, really. So it's going to go green this time for sure. Oh yeah. All right, Guitar is going to lead them down. We're looking at 5 laps to go, and if you're just joining us, Guitar and Fizzle are in a championship battle for 5th position in the championship. Coming into this, Fizzle leads Guitar by 3 points. That's the battle we've been watching all day. That's the battle we're going to continue to watch, and it's really heating up. As they finished, Guitar would get the position. 5th in the championship of Midfield Runners Cup. It's nothing that... It could be a big deal. And here we go. Guitar, really great start. He goes a corner before the final corner. Man, massive gap. And then it is stacked up. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, all right behind them. Guitar has never won a race in Midfield Runners Cup. Neither has Fizzle. At least not in the main division. They've got King right on their rear, though. He has won many races. 2nd. Oh, man. He almost lost it and took out his teammate. He almost spun out trying not to. Now, that's a good teammate right there, I'll tell you. Man, he's got to get it gathered back up. Now he's fighting with Austin. Now, if King had DNF'd, Issy has a good enough finish. Issy could possibly beat... He's 11 points down off of King for 2nd in the championship coming into this race, but it basically would require a DNF almost by King at this point. Or Issy wins and King, is in the way back. Ooh, oh, and that is Duck locking him up there. That's exactly what Guitar's going to want to see in his rear view mirror. These guys are all stacked up in a DRS train, but Guitar off by himself. Off to the races, 1.5 seconds out there, then running the fastest lap, of course. He, like I said, Guitar never won a race, so this is exciting. He is also fighting Duck, that's Fizzle, for the championship, for 5th position in the championship. I know I keep saying it, but that's the storyline. This is exciting, guys. This is exciting. I'm on the edge of my seat, getting ready to stand up for the finale here of Midfield Runners Cup Season 17. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. After I'm done with this stream, I will be adding links to some of the other stuff down in the video. But for now, you can get to our Discord by clicking below. And Issy sends it, makes the pass on Fizzle for second position. Not exactly what Guitar wants to see. Issy has been hot this season. He does have a win this season. Guitar never won in the league. And Issy is slowly gaining. Very slowly. Meanwhile, King still has Austin right on his rear. And his teammate Fizzle just ahead of him. These guys are really the Ferraris. They finished already second in the Constructors' Championship. Got that locked coming into this. McLaren won it. That's Issy and Austin. So makes sense. Our two top constructors are second, third, fourth, and fifth here. And that's going to be King moving up into third position. Ooh, and Austin moving up into fourth. It's two positions lost for Fizzle as things. Oh man, so I wondered whether he should have put the softs on, whether he should have pitted. I don't know. That's hindsight. We're not going to go there right now. That's for sure. Still 1.5 seconds to Issy. Guitar, if he can keep that gap above 1 second, Guitar, we could be looking at Guitar winning his first ever Midfield Runners Cup race. This is exciting, and it's at that point I am standing up, no longer just on the edge of my seat. This is what a race. Abu Dhabi does not normally hold so much excitement, but being the finale of the season, it does have some storylines going here. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And these guys just... what a battle. King setting the fastest lap. King has the most fastest laps ever in the league. By far. I believe he's over 50. And the next guy has 30. Something like that. It's a big gap. He's good at being fast. Good for you, buddy. Many championships make sense for King. And there, Issy, man, just out of DRS range. Guitar using up his battery. Issy's using his up as well, but not quite as much as Guitar. This is... oh, here it is, folks. Issy is diving it in there. He needs to cross this line, and he does. 0.8 of a second. This is really going to help him gain a lot of time on Guitar here. It's going to be tough for Guitar to go one more lap to win the race. Can he do it? Will Issy let that happen? He's not the only one who wants to win this thing. He's got King and Austin. And Fizzle right there too, who's never won a race. He's back there in fifth still. These guys in a DRS train. They're all so close. It is hard to keep up with what is happening. Riding along from Fizzle here, you can see it. It is a gaggle. You've got race winners in second, third, and fourth. Guitar just started the final lap in the lead. How well can he hold on with his nerves? Issy within half a second now. Almost within, yes, now within half a second. Oh, he dives it in there. Let's see how he exits. Good exit so far. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, folks. It's coming down to it here. This is going to be close. Guitar's going to hold the inside, but it's three wide. Oh, no. Guitar gets passed by 4 people. Late dive Austin to the inside. Gets up alongside King. He's not... oh, no. No, after all that, we've got Guitar and King getting into each other. Guitar and Fizzle, rather, getting into each other. And Fizzle is who Guitar needed to beat by 3 points today. Now he's behind him on the last lap that he started in the lead. This is crazy. What a race. Holy crap, guys. Issy leads it, looking for his second win this season. Be his, I believe, his fourth all-time. 3-second penalty to Austin, who runs in third. So Fizzle's looking at improving to oh, and Issy has a penalty as well. This is looking to be in the bag for King. And then Fizzle's second. That's what it's going to be. On the line, it's Issy, but penalties drop him to third and Austin to fourth. So you have King for Ferrari taking the win. His teammate Fizzle getting second. It's a 1-2 for Ferrari to finish the season. They got second, though, in the championship, in the Constructors' Championship. Issy Boy and DeAustin finished third and fourth for McLaren, who won the Constructors' Championship. Wow, guys, what a race. Not going to lie, I was rooting for Guitar there at the end. Driver of the day, well, we'll have to see how it goes for our records, but driver of the day there, we're looking at Fizzle for driver of the day. Good job, guys. And that's going to cement him fifth in the championship. King's win cements him second in the championship. Everybody else is going to end up where they were in the championship as well. Nothing else changes after this. So if you knew what the points were before, you know what they are now. I just have a loading screen. I don't think it's going to let me look at the rundown, the finishing order there, guys. Don't know what happened. Oh, maybe there it is. There it is. We're looking at the podium. Looking at the podium. Good job, King, with the win. Fizzle, second. Ferrari. Then we got Issy and Austin for McLaren, third and fourth. Guitar for Mercedes gets fifth. Mike for Alpine gets sixth. Tony for Aston Martin gets seventh. Zandy Carr, I don't even know who that is or who they're driving for. I'm sorry, guys. Everybody else, it's a DNF tonight. Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you all the competitors. Midfield Runners Cup, Season 17. It's fun covering it. I'm hoping attendance goes up for Season 18. We'll see how it is. I'm having fun. I had fun tonight. I appreciate everybody for coming. Thank you. Like and subscribe to the video. Go to UncleEddie'sSeasoning.com to unleash the smoke dog. Spice up any meal. I love you all.